Bitcoin is still in a range, but what are the probabilities here and what can we expect next? Well, this is the question I'm going to answer today, and to do so I'm simply going to use Elliott waves. Elliott waves, as always, is a technical analysis and it allows you to predict the next possible move on the markets. So here's the first configuration, will be simply an impulsive to the upside. Okay, this impulsive to the upside normally we should be done. Okay, so these are 5 waves, really, the yellow wave you can see here. The wave 3 top normally should be in. Okay, so now we should normally look for the wave for retracement. To understand the probabilities here, we just have to look at what was the wave 2 before. Smaller the wave 2 is, normally bigger the wave 4 gonna be next. Bigger the wave 2 is, smaller the wave 4 gonna be next. It's still possible that we do a small wave 2 and a small wave 4. It's all about probabilities. So normally here, as we have done a very small wave 2, how can you find this, by the way? You simply have to take the retracement tool, place it from the wave 1 top down to the wave 1 root. As always, you can do the opposite if you did not reverse your tool in your settings. I did reverse my tools, it's from the top to the bottom. From here, you can add the targets, really, so to speak. Here's the 38.2, the 50%, 618, 66%, and the 70x6. These are all the main targets really of the retracement tool. You have many more, but these are the main ones. So we have done, as you can see here, a 38.2. This is classed as really small, okay, for a wave 2. So we have done here a small wave 2. So as I said, after a small wave 2, we expect to do a big wave 4. So normally here, what are the targets in that case for the wave 4? Well, it's very simple. Normally we have more chance, we have a high probability here of going between the 38.2 and the 50%. To find these targets, you just have to take your retracement tool and to place it from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root. Or as always, do the opposite if you did not reverse your tool in your settings. But as I did, from the top to the bottom. So we have normally a high probability of going between the 38.2 and the 50%. Now, something to be aware of if you go on a bit of a bigger time frame is to check at the RSI. The RSI is, as always, something that is going to help you to place the wave on the chart. You can recognize, for example, and count an impulsive on the RSI. If you have to count an impulsive, you will get a first move to the upside, okay, if you have an uptrend, of course. Then you have a move to the downside, you have the first wave 1, then you have the wave 2 retracement. The wave 2 on the RSI cannot break the wave 1 root. Then you have the wave 3, the highest retreat on the RSI. Then you have the wave 4 that can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2 on the RSI, not on the chart, of course. The wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 bottom, and then you have the wave 5 that is going to go higher on the chart but lower on the RSI, forming a bearish divergence. Okay, so the thing is, now what can we see here is that the RSI is extremely low already. We are almost reaching the wave 2 bottom here. So are we going to manage to reach this price? Well, possibly not. Okay, normally we'll have more chance to go there, but due to the RSI, it's possible that we're going to stop and end with a small retracement, maybe around the 23.6. Okay, so these are the first target here is a 23.6, then we have the MC50, the 31.32, okay, and then we have the 38.2. Normally, as you understood, we have more chance to go between the 38.2 and the 50%, but due to the RSI, as I said, it's possible that we're going to make also a small wave 4. If we go on a bit of a bigger time frame too, you can see that here, even on the 12 hours, we have done a big retracement already on the RSI. So if we have to be in such configuration, well, we cannot go too low here on the RSI anymore. Okay, we can go a bit below, but we can just not break this wave to bottom. If we do so, well, we're going to move to the bearish wave count and we're going to look for a much more bigger move to the downside. Okay, so this right here is the main, is the most probable buy zone where we can expect to get a bounce for the wave 4. As always, I'm saying you can expect to get a bounce. How can you recognize this? You just have to read the order flow. This is an order flow. It allows you to see really what's going on, what's happening behind the market, so you can make some more informed trading decisions. This is how, for example, I have been able yesterday to trade like this. Well, we're in a consolidation, we're in a range. You can short the top, long the bottom, and take some trades, for example, here in the middle. This is how you can trade the market like this. Okay, for example, here we've got 18 million of new longs come in. This is a resistance. You do not long into the resistance, you short it. We take the others' money in trading. So that's why it allows you to see really what's happening behind the market. And so, as I said, you can make some more informed trading decisions. But anyway, on this being said, so this is a main configuration. Now, what can we get here into the wave 4? Well, this is a smaller wave count I have personally, either a double EXY, either an ABC flat. Okay, this is simply a correction. Okay, so a correction, a triple wave really, into the wave 4. If you want to add some more confluence to this big wave 4 target, okay, well, you just have to pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom to the X wave top and add the correction targets. So the first target here, oops, is, if I can show you this a bit better, is just gonna move this into here and gonna hide this for the moment. The first target is the MC extension, so to speak here, the 618, 71, 7x6. Now we are already below, so we don't care anymore about this one, so we can simply remove it from the extension tool. 618, 71, 7x6. Then we have the 120 extension, so this is a target we are on at the moment. We just have to read the order flow to see if this is bullish or not. Next we have the 123 and the 1618. Should we touch it to 100%? Normally it's cast as an invalidation, okay? So yeah, these are the three main targets. If you want to add a bit more confidence, as always, it's possible we do a WXY like this, and we do a bigger correction, such as a W, X, Y, X, and Z, some more complex correction waves. And by the way, if you want to learn Elliott waves, you've come to the right place, because in March, there will be a brand new Elliott wave course coming on the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You will be able to learn almost half of the course for absolutely free. And in addition to this player contest, there are going to be 3 contests at the end, but you will be able to play one for absolutely free. And if you want to continue with me and you want to just learn from me really, well, you can continue. You can simply go here into the account page. If you make an account, it's free to make an account, and so you can get your calendar, so you can see really when is what and what you can expect. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, this is the configuration I have with a smaller wave count at the moment. Okay, more likely a WXY. It's possible that we're in an ABC flat too, but I mean, there is no real big difference, to be honest with you. And so the thing is, now we have normally, as you understood, so more chance to go bam into between the 38.2 and the 50%. Now, due to the RSI, it's possible that we're going to do something a lot smaller. So if we push to the upside here for the wave 5, we break the range here we're in to the upside, what targets can we look for? We simply need to take the extension tool this time. First click on the wave 1 root, okay, then on the wave 1 top, right here, by the way, and the third click will go on the wave 4 bottom we're going to do. So let's take the case. Let's just take the case for an example that the bottom is in. We simply have to third click on the wave 4 bottom and add the wave 5 targets. Thing is, what are the wave 5 targets? Well, the following ones: 618, 120 extension, 1618, and the 2618 maximum target. So if we bounce from here, that will be a really small retracement, but the RSI is already really low. Well, we can simply look for the following targets. So around 53,000, yeah, for 54,000 by the way, then 56,000, 59,000, and then we can look for 64,000. These are the different targets, but again, in case the bottom is in, if we make a new low, bam, it's gonna lower all the targets. But I just wanted to show you how you can do this and find this on your side, and so you can learn at the same time, really. So now the thing is, this is a main configuration. We're going to look for a wave 4 before to look for a wave 5. You have the targets. Okay, this is the most probable target, but we can still bounce from before, as you understood, because of the RSI that is extremely high, that went extremely low already. Thing is, now, if we really drop from here, we start, for example, breaking the wave to bottom with the RSI. Okay, the wave 4 here on the RSI break the wave to bottom on many time frames. For example, on a daily time frame, 12 hours, 8 hours, all of these time frames we start to get an invalidation, plus on the chart we start losing this 38.2 50% target. Well, it's very simple. This is not valid anymore, so we have to this is an invalidation really we have on the chart, so we have to move to another wave count. The other wave count, okay, it's simply the bearish wave count. This is a bullish one, the one we have to look for mainly at the moment. But as I said, if we have to get an invalidation from here, we simply have to look for the bearish wave count. That is simply here a big ABC flat. Okay, so we just have to look for this. Gonna go on the daily time frame. Well, went a bit above here, the 123 and 27, so I don't like this one so much anymore. But if we have to get an invalidation for the bullish plan, well, we still have to be aware of such configuration. So in that case, we'll have a B wave here. We have a correction 5 waves. Here we have in that case an ABC zigzag. Okay, so to speak here, ABC zigzag. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 waves, a correction, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, an ABC flat, so the white waves, is a correction first of all, then we have another correction, and then we have a 5 waves to the downside. So if we have to drop from here, we're going to look more likely for a 5 waves impulsive or an ending. Gonna make it really easy. We're going to look simply here for a wave 1, 2, 3, maybe a bit bigger, just an impulsive really to the downside. like for example, you know, the yellow impulsive you have here, we are more likely in at the moment. Okay, so if we have to find the targets of this, it's again how I placed it before for the WXY. You take your extension tool to find the C wave targets. First click on the A wave root, second on the A wave bottom, and third on the B wave top. Again, you add the C wave targets, the correction targets, so MC extension 618, 71, 786, then the 121 extension 123, and the 1618. Should we touch as always the 200%? This is an invalidation, and we will have to look for another wave cap. In any case, that's not a problem because we have been able to ride this move to the downside, and so well, next we just have to on the wave really, but we're still short from the top, so it's pretty perfect, not gonna lie. So yeah, these are the two main configuration, I mean the second configuration, okay, we have at the moment. These are the two configurations, and this is the main one we have. Keep in mind that we have more chance to go below here, okay, but due to the RSI that went extremely low already, we might not get this target, okay. Anyway, only time can tell. We'll see what's going on there, okay. If we have to retrace from before this box, well, these are the fibs we'll have to look for really, okay. And if we start breaking this wave fall, bam, we can look for the big ABC flat to the downside. So yeah, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me the questions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, you can join the Discord server. You have live updates on Bitcoin. I'm really letting you know what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at, the data, for example, we want to get, if there are some big trap longs, big trap shorts, all of this really, so you know exactly what I'm thinking live in the time, and all of this for absolutely free. You have also the MC strat here that is I've done some crazy stuff today already. We've got 3 winning trades on 3 targets, by the way, if I'm mistaken. Just 1 losing trade, but it was reversed at the end, so it was still a winning trade. So that's pretty cool. You have all the explanations here into the pinned message section, and you have some nice TAs again for absolutely free on AGX, for example. We have been able to trade this very nice long trade yesterday night. You have some updated wave count. I mean, just going check this out really. You can of course talk with everyone. Anyway, on this being said, as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, notifications. If you want to learn it waves, as I said earlier, feel free to go and sign up on the website. There's a brand new Elliott wave course coming on the 4th of March. And yeah, have a nice day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.